All right, turn on the camera, right? So I just cut this off with my little 35-year-old jigsaw. I want to get the handle off the off this hatchet, and I was hammering it down this way, and of course it wouldn't come off because on an axe the bigger hole and then it's spread at the top. So now this should just pop right out of there. I think I can probably even hold it like this. Okay, this should just punch right out of here now. Nope, it's getting stubborn now. Okay, after donking my finger, I'm just trying to slip this piece of wood out of here. Just lost my light. One of them. So on an axe head, the top, or the part where the handle goes in this way, this is always bigger. So you put the handle in and then you expand it so that the handle is actually expanded inside the hatchet and it will never come off the top. Thumb. Yeah, see that goes in further on the top. It's cool. Now I wonder if there is a wedge in here. I'm going to just try and split that. I want to see if there's a wedge. I don't think there is. No wedge. Oh, I see. It was split, and then this outside epoxy was poured over top and acts like a wedge. Oh, I don't like that. I guess that's the modern way of doing it. This is a good little hatchet. Anything that's got a number stamped in it is usually a little bit better quality. Yeah, nothing. Just making sure there's no nice little wedge I can reuse in there. All right. Jim from Not Too Fast For You to See has inspired me. Okay, that little 1/4-inch line's not doing anything at all. There! You still with me? I'll keep going. Round one. I'll all be, or as Vice Grip grads would say, all be did. But there's a shape. I would think that would be the bottom. Cool, I'm going to use a used axe head. Maybe like that. Going to be perfect. Anyway, now I would love to shine this guy up a little bit. It's got slotted screws in there. What does that tell you? Old. I was going to change the shape of this, but I might not. Almost out. There we go. That's a square nail. What does that say? The handle's no good anymore. I think we should do a little bit of buffing on here, but not too much. It might be a valuable artifact. Let's just put the mask on, or the glasses on, and give it a little buff. Not much. Let's just, next step up, we'll try this. Look at that. Ooh, baby. There we go. So watch how fast that changes. I'm just doing it a little justice here before I get crazy. A file is always a gentle way to start, eh? What I'm looking for is identification marks. Be right back, I'm going out where it's bright. Alright my friends, I'm just building this buffing wheel. In the back, it's a 5/8 shaft. And in the back I've got just this arbor thingy. Hey, that's the name. I'm going to put my buffer pad on there like that. Okay, here's the front of my motor on the polisher. I'm getting there, guys. This is the, well, there's two of these, and I tried, oh, I got the key in there too. Let's pull that out. Good. So on both of these, I tried to cut a rough spot in here. You see that? The grooves, I tried that with the angle grinder, but it still slips on the buffing wheel. Now on a regular, this was on a regular bench grinder, there's threads on here, and you just put one on one end like that, you put this on, and you put the other end on, and you tighten it up and you tighten up the threads. But this one hasn't got that. All it has is a 5/8 shaft and a keyway. So what I've done is I took one of these and I cut two 1024 threaded holes in here, right? And I drilled the same holes in that so it wouldn't slip. So now I'm just going to show you how this fits together, and I'm really happy with it, I think. It goes right in there like that. So I didn't cut a keyway into this base piece, right? But if you look here, I did cut a keyway into this piece right there. Do you see that? So now, if we're lucky, the keyway will help to grab this, except it's the other way, right there like that. Okay? And then this went on the keyway like that. Right? Now I gotta line those holes up perfectly, right? Well, I guess I could do that now. Almost, right there. Yes, sirree, Bob. This was obviously done before, and I'm just showing you what I did. Are you there? Yes? And we're recording? Yes? Okay. Now we're going to turn this on end without wrecking the button. And we're going to tap that down. And here's the socket. Perfect. Now you'll notice right here that these bolts have been trimmed. Don't forget, it's a prototype, right? You know me, I love to make prototypes. Now we're going to put this pulley slash retainer onto there. Now let's just put this down and see if we're pretty darn good. Okay, tilt goes around end. And tighten it up. Well, I got some pressure on it over here now. I'll just loosen that Allen key off a little bit. We'll tighten it up. That's pretty good. Let's just have a look down in there. Yes, the keyway is right on the end of the shaft. There's a hole here, but this is all part of the operation, so we're good. Just tighten that up a little bit more. And we're away. Let's just plug it in. I don't think it's turned on. Oh, it is. So here we go. This isn't perfect because it's not at the edge, eh? Now, the nice part about this motor is it has the switch. For polishing. Not quite ready to be polished yet. Starting to, but I got to take the wire to this one first. This is that Hudson's Bay, made in Sweden. Isn't that cool? So now I got a polisher. And it's pretty balanced. Prototype. Thanks guys for watching this one. Next step. Pretty nice. Hudson's Bay, made in Sweden. 1.5 pounds, 0.7 kgs. Cool. Let's let the air compressor get caught up. This is pretty cool. I was setting this up to be a kind of a workshop gardening, you know, perfect tool for all kinds of stuff. You can use this for a hammer, you can use it to pull nails, you can pull roots, you can cut roots. The handle truly is toast, but I might keep it around here for discussion. The square nail is really interesting to me because I don't think they've made square nails in a long time. So I'm looking for a maker's mark. I'm going to go slow. Alright, I polished here and I did not polish here. Same thing a little bit here. I'm looking for a maker's marking, but I don't see one. What's that? North Brunswick or something that would be really cool to have on there? But it's old. That's not old, although that's probably, that brass screw is probably 80 years old. This screw is probably 20 years old. But this square nail has my interest. So I'm going to just polish on this a little more. I can't stop myself. And don't forget, the handle that's going on there is probably 45 years old too, right? Is that one might look really sharp on there instead of the shorter one. I don't know. I have not decided yet. Now let's go do some air here. Where's the air? Taking the grinding marks out. Okay, Jim, these are the two, this is kind of for you, Jim, from Not Too Fast For You to See. This is the two hatchets I'm doing. Well, this is probably an axe. They're coming along. This one had blue paint from about the letters there all the way back to here. And this one was an old, it looks like a cedar shake shingling hammer. And it was in really bad shape. Well, no, not bad shape, just had rust on it. And I am now working on the rust to get it to come out. And I'm going in stages. Sometimes I'm even running straight to polishing on my new polishing compound. But most of the time I'm using my 1/4-inch air tool. And it seems to be really doing the buffing. I'm using blue and I'm using red twist-ons. I'll show you that. Oh, sorry to be moving around so much. There we go, that's better, eh? So on here, these just twist off and you can change the ends. So I'm going to just switch to red because I'm having a hard time getting through some of the last of the pits. Go to the yellow. Let's just try yellow, just to see how much I can hog off. Some guys call that hogging it off when you go to a higher grit, lower grit. Yeah. Yeah, you can really see the swirl marks though, eh? Now, I'm going to just do the top. that's hot. I'm gonna let things cool off a bit. Might be the air compressor too, eh? The air conditioner's working hard, or the air conditioner. The air compressor is working hard. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly move over to the big buffer and see if we're making any difference. Oh yeah! Can you see the difference? Right from there to there. It builds up a little bit of static, huh? It's hot. Okay, I gotta stop for a minute. That's too much fun.